Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we're reviewing the Nendoroid Link Wind Waker version. So yes, here we have Link. This is my first Nendoroid figure. It's listed as a Wind Waker version. I don't know if that means they're going to make more Links, which I would appreciate, but this is probably the only one I wanted to get. It is sort of in the Wind Waker style, and Wind Waker Link was in Smash Brothers, and this is roughly in scale with my other Smash Brothers-esque figures, so that's essentially why I got him. Plus, I like Zelda, so why not? Also, Wind Waker is one of the few Zelda games I've actually finished. So that's all cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulations, scope main details, all those sorts of things. Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison. Of course, here we have Link. Here is the Figma Link. Here is a standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Superior Spider-Man and 3 3/4-inch Wolverine. Wind Waker Link is just a little bit shorter than a 3 3/4-inch figure, and then he is reasonably shorter than Figma Link. He should be shorter, sort of within the sort of kind of Smash Brothers context. And while he's not quite the same style, he's close enough. And that's the main reason I got him, is just to have another Smash Brothers-y kind of figure. And of course, he is also shorter than the standard Marvel Legends size. Now let's get everything else out of here and just look at Link. Alright, moving on our 360 spin. Here you can see Link. He is wearing his standard green outfit. He has lighter green sleeves, and then the rest of his outfit is darker green, pretty much. He's got on a brown belt with a gold swirly belt buckle there. White tights and little brown boots that he could not possibly stand up on without the help of a stand. And then he has his big green hat there in the back. And that's pretty much it. He's got on some flat hands right now, but he comes with several different pairs of hands. He also comes with alternative legs as well as alternative arms. We'll look at all those in a minute. He certainly well represents the Wind Waker style, which is a very unique style for the Zelda series. It's used in a couple other games, but it's much different compared to other Zelda games. So it's very nicely represented here. Now, let's go ahead and zoom in on Link's head sculpts. Alright, zooming in on head sculpts. Link has 4 different faces. They all have the pointy ears there, but they're all different expressions. This one's just sort of a standard expression. This one's sort of his sneaking, looking off to the side expression. That one is my favorite. This is his screaming, attacking expression, and then this is his smiling, happy sort of expression. They all look really good. They have similar detail. They all have eyebrows. They all have those sort of weird eyes that Wind Waker Link has. They're kind of... They almost look dead. They would be creepy if they were on some different kind of character. And then they just have little nondescript noses and mouths. So that's all very cool. You can choose whichever one you like, because they all look good. Now let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. From what I've seen, articulation on Nendoroid figures is not considered to be especially good, and Link is not really an exception. He has a cut here at the back of his hat, which sort of slightly rotates. He's got a nice ball joint in the neck, which is one of the only really good joints there. He has cuts at the shoulders, he has a cut at the waist, and he has ball joints in the legs that can move forward and back, and cut at the hip, and he also has cuts at the wrists. So that's all nice. Those joints are all effective, but he's not really articulated enough to get him into any especially interesting poses, which is why the Nendoroid figures often come with differently posed arms and legs as opposed to just giving them articulation. I don't know why they do that, but they do. Speaking of those pieces, let's go ahead and look at all of Link's accessories, which he has plenty of. Alright, here are all of Link's interchangeable body parts. He has straight arms and slightly bent arms, straight legs and slightly bent legs. He has 3 different hands for holding. 1 is for the shield and 2 are for slightly different sword positions. Here is his baton holding hand. The baton is actually attached to the hand, and then he has another one that's just sort of slightly curled for orchestrating things. Then he has 2 open hands. Those all just pop in and out and use whatever set of whatever you want to do with them. So that should help with posing where the articulation doesn't allow for any sort of extra posability. And here are Link's more accessory-like accessories. He has his shield, which has a handle on the back which is ball-pegged, so you can move that around in his hand. So that's very cool. He has just a normal sword here. You undo the pommel to fit it into his hand. And then he has his heart piece, which looks really, really nice whenever the light hits it just right, because the transparent bit in the center, unfortunately I can't really get it to do very well in my lighting, but in really bright light it looks really, really pretty. Link also comes with his big blue transparent slash attack, which is pretty cool. You just slot that over the end of the sword, and then he can be doing his little spin attack, which is cool. And lastly, Link comes with his stand. This particular arm here is for him and pegs into his back. This one is for the heart, which pegs into the back of the heart, and then this one just helps prop up the big slash attack because it's kind of heavy and it might sort of drag him down if it's not supported. And they all peg into this base, which just has lots of little holes in it. I believe that is the standard Nendoroid base. Now that about wraps it up for Link and all of his accessories. Let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, Link comes in what I believe is the standard for Nendoroid packaging. Wind Waker logo up here. Nice big window to see the figure. Japanese stuff that I can't read. Good Smile Company up here. Figure 413. Picture of Link down there. On the back you get some pictures of the figure and some stuff in Japanese that I can't read that I assume warns you not to eat the pieces and things like that. As is always the case for windowed boxes, this is good for in or out of package display, so yeah, Link. Alright, that wraps it up for Link, so until next time, goodbye! Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.